Hello my friends, welcome to another video, and it's time for me to give you my full review about the Samsung Galaxy Note 9, which I currently consider to be the best all-in-one device on the market in this category. I mean smartphones, if you want, smartphones that are capable to do everything and to do it really great. And this is the case for the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Currently their flagship, and currently, if you ask me, one of the best devices that you can buy right now available on the market, although with a very steep price point, starting from 1000 euros because I live in Europe, and going up to 1300 euros if you go for the 512 gigabytes of internal storage. This here is the 6 gigabytes of RAM with 128 gigabytes of internal storage variant, and I considered to be just enough for my needs, for my type of usage, and I did not consider a logical, how should I say, decision to purchase for 300 extra euros 2 gigabytes more of RAM and the extra storage, because this one comes with a micro SD card slot and it supports cards up to 512 gigabytes, so you get enough storage and you can further expand it. It resembles a lot with the Note 8 that came to the market last year. In terms of design, this is only a refinement to the Note 8, and it continues the current Samsung design language, and I have to say that I like it. I like it a lot. I like it how it feels in the hand, because this time around Samsung decided to make the borders a bit bigger, and that improves a lot when you hold the device in your hand, and also you don't have any accidental inputs on the screen like with previous version of Samsung devices. I don't know, the Note 8, the S8, S8 Plus, even the S9 Plus for that matter. Huge display on the front, 6.4 inches in diagonal, Quad HD resolution, Super AMOLED technology, amazing colors, amazing viewing angles, amazing brightness in broad daylight, and very good for multimedia purposes. This is the best and the most enjoyable multimedia experience that you can have currently on any device on the market, because this screen is so good and it's so beautiful and so immersive when you consume a lot of video. For example, I don't know if you watch YouTube videos, listening to music, video music actually, enjoying online movies, playing games and whatnot, or even if you want editing some photos or some videos on the device. On the front we also get the 8 megapixel camera, front facing camera, capable of 1440p video recording with autofocus and portrait mode, or live focus as Samsung calls it. And we also get a speaker, an earpiece actually, that doubles as a speaker. The secondary one is right here at the bottom near the S Pen, and also we get some sensors for intelligent scan, Samsung's own idea of security. Face scanning, iris scanning and whatnot. And I have to say that compared to the S9 Plus, which was a big disappointment to me, this time around the Note 9 really works very well when using intelligent scan. On the back we have the main camera setup. It's actually the same setup as on the S9 Plus, the same camera sensor, but this time around it comes with AI. So Samsung introduces for the first time AI on their devices, and I have to say that I honestly don't really understand how this AI works on the Note 9, because too many times it managed to I don't know, to recognize the wrong scene, if you want. So I was shooting a waterfall, for example, and the AI was saying that I'm shooting a forest landscape. And we can continue with examples. But when it works really great, and I like it mainly because it's not as obtrusive or intrusive as it was on the Huawei P20 Pro, where it had a mind of its own, and sometimes on the P20 Pro it managed to ruin the shot by applying too much contrast, applying too much color, and whatnot. But still, it's not perfect. On the Note 9 we have the same dual aperture or variable aperture sensor, f1.5, f2.4, depending on the lighting conditions that you are shooting. And this time around we get a fingerprint scanner mounted where it was supposed to be from the beginning. And I have to say that it works really great. Very fast, very reliable, and also very easy to use, mainly because the finger sits right where it naturally sits on the back of the phone. On the bottom part we have a headphone jack, because Samsung still delivers for those customers who need a headphone jack, USB Type-C, stereo speaker, and of course one of the major attractions of this device, the S Pen. And because I have the color blue variant right here, the S Pen is yellow. It's a quirky choice of color if you ask me for the S Pen, but it looks great. Most importantly, it works absolutely amazing with all the apps that you already know from the past Note series. This time around the S Pen comes with Bluetooth technology and an integrated battery. So you can use the S Pen for around half an hour or 200 clicks. Then you have to put it inside the phone so it can recharge in 20 seconds from 0 to 100. Because it brings Bluetooth this time around, it's very easy to use it as a remote control. So you can use it in the camera app to take pictures, for example. So you can take pictures with the main camera, with the front-facing camera. Also, you can use it in PowerPoint presentations. You can use it to scroll in the gallery through your media. For example, let's go through this one. So it adds even more improvements to the S Pen by simply having Bluetooth and a battery inside. The only thing that I would have wished was for the battery inside the S Pen to last longer. Why not 1 day, for example? It would be actually great. But nonetheless, a very useful S Pen this time around for a greater experience overall if you are a Note user. I never used the S Pen before, but now having Bluetooth has made me start using it a lot more, and especially using it with the camera, mainly when taking selfies or group selfies, or also when taking pictures and I don't want to shake the phone so that the picture doesn't come out blurry or whatever. Inside we have the Exynos 9810 octa-core CPU made by Samsung, coupled with 6 GB of RAM. I have to say that the phone simply flies throughout every single task. Currently I'm using Nova Launcher because this is my go-to launcher. I really don't like Samsung experience or Samsung's interface. I never use proprietary interfaces. I always install Nova Launcher because it allows me to customize my experience the way that I want it, the way that I like it. And all that I have to say about performance is that this device delivers. This is a top-notch experience in terms of performance. It simply flies through the tasks. I do a lot of video editing on my device using some custom apps such as KineMaster Pro, and video editing is pretty much intensive even on PCs. So whenever I do video editing on my device, it simply flies compared to other devices that I used prior in the same manner. The Note 9 delivers in terms of performance. Games are simply amazing. This is a Fortnite compatible device. I don't play too many games. I'm really not interested in playing games on my smartphone, but for those of you who play, the phone delivers, so you won't have any problems. Also, it doesn't overheat. Another thing that I was complaining about the S9 Plus, but this time around the Note 9 doesn't overheat. No matter what you throw at it, it doesn't overheat. Taking long videos, using the camera a lot, playing games, watching movies, whatever you want, it does not overheat. And this is a very good thing. And inside we also get a 4000 mAh battery that's capable of supplying the user with at least a full day of usage. In my case, with my type of usage, with my scenarios, I usually get about 1.5 to 2 days of usage. And I'm not really a light user. I do a lot of things with my smartphone. It's always connected with my Gear S3 Frontier, for example. So Bluetooth is activated. Also, Wi-Fi is always on. I do usually use 4G data when I'm not at home or the office, when I'm on the go. Also, I take a lot of pictures, a lot of videos, and a lot of things, social media, YouTube, listening to music, whatever you want. So I'm not a light user, and still I get about 1.5 days. Samsung says this device is made to last you a full day of usage, so it delivers on this promise. In terms of connectivity, I had no issues so far with the device, and I was complaining a lot about the S9 Plus having a lot of issues with connectivity, not recognizing my Wi-Fi routers, not recognizing my office network or my home network, Bluetooth problems and whatnot. This time around with the Note 9, I had no such issues in 3 weeks of usage. So everything works just fine. Actually impressed with the signal strength. Cellular data works flawlessly, and also no issues with Wi-Fi, with Bluetooth and everything else. Just perfect. Also, in terms of audio quality, just like I said about the screen, this device, to me, to my ears, is the best experience in terms of audio quality, because the speakers are very powerful, the sound that they produce is very good, is very loud, is very deep with some nice notes, and especially if you are consuming multimedia videos in particular, the experience is simply amazing when using the Note 9 to consume such things. It's absolutely amazing how well it does. The speakers are tuned by AKG, and in the box it comes with a pair of headphones also tuned by AKG, and it also supports Dolby Atmos technology. The display is HDR10 compatible, Dolby Atmos, the whole package is in there. Just start using it to watch movies and do whatever you want. The experience is the most enjoyable, to me at least, at this moment on the market. Just my opinion. What else should I say about the Note 9? I do like the design. It's really nice to hold in the hand. a premium build quality, premium materials, very nice build, no issues. It's IP68 certified, so dust and water resistance for this device. And also you get wireless charge. For some of you this is a very important thing. For me it's not. I prefer using quick charge to charge my devices, because when using wireless charging the device tends to overheat. I don't know why. I've tried it with different wireless chargers, even with Samsung ones, official Samsung chargers, and every single time the device overheats. That's actually the only scenario where I've seen this device to overheat. Not dramatically, not drastically, but still you can feel it, that it is a lot hotter than usual. A great experience, a great device that comes at a premium price point. As I said, this is the main disadvantage of this device. But actually, if you consider all the benefits that it brings to you, the user, I actually believe that the price is the right one. I would not pay 1500 euros on the iPhone XS Max, but I would rather pay 1000 euros for the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Great camera with great results. The only drawback to the camera, as I said, is the AI, which I don't really understand how it works, and also the fact that in low light, or especially at night, the camera has some issues with some lens glare sometimes, and also with some bluish luminescence that it introduces in the corners of the pictures. Those are basically the only drawbacks that I can find to the camera. The video camera is absolutely amazing. It shoots 4K at 60 FPS. Very nice videos with stereo audio. And this time around, because I haven't seen a lot of people to talk about this particular thing, this time around the microphones on the Note 9 are even better. They are able to capture sound even better in stereo when video recording. So if you had issues with previous Samsung devices with audio recording in videos, this time around the sound is a lot better. Just try it out if you have the opportunity. Give it a try and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Great battery life, beautiful, actually the best display currently available on the market. So very good display, good audio quality, good reception, good connectivity, very good performance, no issues, no hiccups, no lags, no freezing, no reboots, no nothing. The device in these 3 weeks since I'm using it has done an incredible job in satisfying me as a customer who paid 1000 euros for this particular phone. This time around I have no complaints, no major complaints about a Samsung product, but there are a few quirks here and there, but not that important, mainly things that are specific to my type of usage, but they are not worth mentioning to you, probably just an average consumer or user. This is, as I said in the beginning, the best all-in-one device in this category, this smartphone category, and this is, if you want to an extent, a real portable PC. This time around, I truly think that the Note 9 is a real portable PC. It has the power, it has the performance, it has the features, the capabilities, the added benefits to the S Pen, and the overall experience with the device has been nothing else but exceptional. This has been my review about the Note 9. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Until then, as always, Be safe, be good.